All right. Hello and welcome to the Foundations Digital Strategy Show, where we talk about how you can build a keystone digital strategy for your business. My name is Doyle Buehler, and even in the age of digital where everything is seemingly connected, it's not always, and the foundation is even more important to sustain and grow today. And just like every structure that was built to last, every great business has an even greater foundation. Today I'm with Helena Demuynck, who is joining us all the way from Europe, and she'll have to get into where exactly she is. You're in Belgium, right, Helena?
Yes, exactly. I'm in Belgium. Hi, Doyle. Great to be here.
And you're running a leadership summit called Oxygen for Leadership, and that's also the name of your company, Oxygen for Leadership.
Exactly.
Can you
Oxygen
tell?
for Leadership is the name of my company.
Yeah, cool. So tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, I'm a leadership coach, so I work with executives and senior leadership teams, developing their leadership capabilities. And Oxygen for Leadership is my brand name, and it is very relevant because I try to give people oxygen, literally, because I take them out using nature as a lever for transformation, but also giving them space and finding their own space. Because as leaders, we're so full of achievements and goals and deadlines that we do not take the time to breathe. So we literally breathe leadership.
Okay, that's a good one. And we need to. Or why do we
We
need to
need to.
breathe leadership? Let me go back a step.
Well, we need to breed leadership because leadership is something for everybody. We always tend to think that leadership is something for C-level and executives, and in our daily life we don't need it. And I disagree with that. I think leadership is about knowing your mission, knowing your values, and aligning what you do and aligning your choices with your values and your mission. And it is allowing us to be a lot more intentional in what we do and achieving the things that we really need to achieve and want to achieve. So it's basically creating a version of ourselves, and it is contributing to creating a better life. So I believe that everybody should be in the driver's seat of their life, and developing leadership and vision and mission is a key thing to that. It's the foundation.
So can everybody be a leader if they want to?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Everybody can
So
be a
leaders
leader.
are made or born.
Leaders are made. It is a choice. It is a choice to explore what your purpose is and what you want to, what your legacy is in this world. It's a choice, and it could be very big. It could be like the head of an organization, but it's also about small projects. It's about community contribution. It is about family contribution. It is just deciding what you want to bring into this world and defining that, explicing it, and making the choices that contribute to what you want to achieve actually. Does that
Right.
make sense?
Yeah. And so you feel that we can, but does it take like the leader to kind of stand up and say, "I'm the leader," kind of thing, or what does it take?
No. Actually, it takes a lot of reflection. It takes a lot of trying and trial and error. It takes humility. It takes risk, and not to be afraid to fail. And it takes that's what I bring with my coaching work, and especially with my retreats. It is about confidence, resilience, energy, and strength.
Yeah.
And we do not take time to find these. We're just in a rat race, trying to make our careers, trying to be the people that we think we should be, trying to be the people that other people think we should be, not reflecting on what we really want. And
Mm.
that is what I support people with, and
Okay.
teams. Yeah.
And,
And that
and
is leadership.
yeah. And how do we sort of like start on that journey of discovery? Like where should we start, and what should we do, and how do you build like a foundation of leadership?
Well, it is first of all making the choice to be in the driver's seat of your life. And then there's endless opportunities to start with that. I mean, it is about reading, it is about learning, it is about finding a coach, really. It is about looking for role models. Look around you in your professional life, in your personal life, in the media. Look for people that you admire and where you see things happening that you feel like, okay, this is really something that resonates. and see what they're doing. Look what's the difference that makes a difference for them, and model it. I'm not saying you should become those persons, but look what they do and look to find the behaviors that helps them to achieve their aspirations and their goals, and see what you can incorporate of that. So there's so many possibilities.
Yeah.
Join our summit, because there's so many learnings there in terms of finding your voice as a leader, make your mark as a leader. So endless possibilities and endless opportunities.
Yeah, no, for sure. And that's one of the things that's coming up next week, actually, the Auction for Leadership Summit.
Exactly.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about that.
Let me tell you, if I may, how this started. I'm this leadership coach. I'm convinced that a lot of people benefit from leadership development. But as a coach in a one-on-one situation or a one-on-team situation, you can only reach as many people as you have hours and days in your week. So digital is an opportunity to reach everybody. So basically, what I did is I started a platform where we could collect leadership learnings, and I invited top experts. We really have world-renowned leadership speakers and facilitators and workshop contributors on our summit that are offering almost 100 hours of learning. So we have been able to use digital, but we also have been able to use this concept of co-creation in order to create 4 days of learning that is accessible for everybody.
Mhm. No, it's
And
fun.
digital has been an enormous lever for that for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And is there like a distinction, or how would you define, I mean, a concept that we've talked about a few times, is digital leadership. How would you define that? Or is there even such a thing as digital leadership?
I would say there is certainly leadership in terms of digital, and one of the sessions in our summit is talking about that. Digital leadership, I think that's a concept that where we could, I think we could spend hours on elaborating that, because it is a concept that covers so many things. When I work with leaders and we're talking about digital, it is about how to find this balance um, to connect with people in the digital world, to also um, explore the opportunities and the risks that digital offers, because we are all connected. Everything is going very fast. You do not have any control on what is going out, when it is going out, and especially how it is perceived, how it is, the interpretation of what you're sending out. So leaders have to be very aware of the impact that digital has on their communication. And since communication is an essential part of leadership, and it is one of the most challenging things that leaders still have, although there's so many courses and workshops and reading on how to communicate, digital makes it even more challenging.
Yeah.
So I hope this opens a little bit the awareness on digital and leadership, but I would say there's a lot to say about that. And we bring a lot on our summit. We have a track that is about drive, innovation, and change, and we have a lot of sessions there that will cover this aspect that is becoming more and more important and relevant in today's world.
Yeah, definitely. And I'll be talking as well on leadership and digital transformation as well. So putting some concepts
Absolutely.
behind that also. Um,
Yeah.
I've actually got the link here. It's the shortened link, rather. It's bit.ly/digital leadership 2020 as well. So whoever's watching or listening can go and check it out. And it's a free summit, correct? Yeah.
Exactly. So we have free tickets, and a lot of our sessions are available with a free ticket. And you can also watch the replays for 48 hours, because there's so much content, it's impossible to watch everything live. But if you can join some live workshops, your audience should definitely join track 3, Drive, Innovation, and Change, because there's a lot there on digital leadership. And I hope that you join us, that you join our community of leaders, that you go and take the opportunity to deepen and advance your views on leadership and your development. Absolutely.
Yeah, it sounds really, really exciting and really looking forward to it.